Hey guys, it's me, Dominique. I'm recording this video from my iTouch again, just like my last testing video, because I haven't really been making videos with my digital camera because I just haven't been feeling my best, as you guys can see, and I'm gonna probably do a separate video on that. But I wanted to go ahead and record this quick video as a video response to Bronze Goddess and do a direct upload. I just finished watching Bronze Goddess video, Father versus Baby Daddy, and basically it's about a woman who was in an abusive relationship, conceived a child, got out of the abusive relationship, met a new man in the course of her pregnancy, and basically went on with her life. Now she was recently contacted by the man who she conceived her child with, and he wants to be a part of the child's life now after he put her through so much. And you gotta use the bathroom?
No.
Oh. And he wants to be a part of the child's life now, and he also has a woman in his life that has made threats and so on to the woman in question. And the question was, now that he's contacted her and said he wants to be a part of the child's life, should he be able to? And that the man who she's in a relationship with is the only person that the child has known as daddy. Now, although I agree with a lot of what Bronze Goddess said in her video, I want to come and do this video response on a different perspective of it. Bronze Goddess said that first things first, they should pray. And I wholeheartedly agree, because anytime you're faced with something as difficult as this, your first response is to be, let me ask God, let me pray, which I agree with her. I also agree that she should discuss this with her husband, who's also been a child's father all the time. I still wholeheartedly agree. But as far as saying that because of the woman in his life and because of the abusive past that she has had with him, that it really shouldn't be an option, because they don't have anything legally binding them, saying that, sorry about that, they don't have anything legally binding saying that they have to do this. Now my thing is, I was watching somebody else's video and they described the perfect term for something as this. I always believe in an open door policy when it comes to babies' fathers and exes and whatnot, unless it's a situation where your child is in immediate harm and danger. Now, I understand that her and this man were in an abusive relationship, and I understand that the woman that he's currently with has also threatened her. But there's ways to allow this man to get to know his son, and to allow the son to get to know his biological father, and also protect him. Because she moved on and married somebody else, and basically life is good, and she should just, I'm not saying this is what Bronze Goddess is saying, but in the same token, I kind of feel like this is where it was going, that, because you have this man in your life, he's been the father to this child, why mess up a good thing? And why I can understand where that comes from, I also say this, that, life is what it is, and sometimes this is the reality that some people have to deal with. Now, the little boy is 4 years old, so he's still young enough to adapt to the situation of living with his father and meeting a man that's also his daddy. He's still young enough to have time to grasp the concept of, I was raised with this man, but this is the man that my mom conceived me with as he gets older. I don't believe in totally keeping the little boy away from his biological father, because as he gets older, it's going to grow resentment, both from his mother and the man who he deems as his father, even if that man is the best father in the world, as he gets older, especially into his like middle teenage years, he's gonna feel like they kept me away. They kept me away, so I didn't get to. And then he's gonna probably meet with his dad, and his dad is gonna tell him all this stuff. And in his mind, he's gonna be like, you know what? They kept me away. They kept me away from knowing this man. They kept me away from this and that, whatever. Versus allowing this man to be who he's gonna be, and let the child determine that. I'm a firm believer in letting a child determine their own about that other parent, because number one, there's no guarantee that he's the same person. He may even be the same person, but he may not be the same person he was with her that he is with this child. And number two, what was my number two? Yeah, and number two, he can tell, if you allow this child to see he's the type of person that you know he is, then there's no turning back once the child realizes, you know what, my biological dad, my mom's baby daddy, my biological father, my biological dad wasn't nothing. He didn't care about me. He just tried to wreak havoc in my life, versus him feeling like y'all just kept him away because y'all wanted to keep everything perfect in his life. So that's just my point of view. Because one thing I can always remember growing up, when I did have a slight relationship with my father, I was happy that my mom always had an open door policy. And as I got older, I started to realize a lot of things. Now, I never looked at him as a bad person, but I didn't look at him as a father I felt like he should have been either before he passed away. So I developed these own feelings myself. My mom never gave me any feelings towards my dad. Never spoke negatively about my father. She let me form opinions or the way I felt on my own about my father. And I wholeheartedly believe in you letting children form their own perspective about who this parent is, versus you helping them do it and them resenting you because they feel like you kept them away. But yeah, that's just my really quick video. And hopefully the lighting's not too bad, and hopefully I didn't run on for too long. And until next video, I'm out.